they draft the highest rated tight end on the board out of there in Iowa. Iowa had 2 tight ends go in the first round this year. So TJ went 8th overall, and then down where Denver ended up trading with Pittsburgh, they moved back to the 20th spot, and they took Noah Fant. So that was the other Iowa tight end, both in the first round. So I do think it's a need for Detroit overall.
Okay,
absolutely.
So a good pickup for them. All right.
Yeah.
Well, glossing over the full results, my initial reaction is I have a new favorite football player, and his name is Rock Ya-Sin, cornerback coming out of Temple.
You're gonna have to tell me about this guy.
I just really love the name. I can't wait to see him play now. Indianapolis Colts is where he's landed. Rock Ya-Sin.
Let me go ahead and help you out with this one. He ain't going to play if he's playing in Indianapolis.
Who you got for us this week that I'm hungry for?
So we kind of talked about this a little while ago on one of our episodes about what we were excited for the upcoming Major League Baseball season. And so I thought that we should throw it in there for who you got and what you're most excited about for baseball stadium food.
Yeah.
So, Ty, what do you got?
Yeah, you were just so excited about the food for baseball coming out. Like, that's cool.
It threw you off.
That's cool. Yeah, it did a little bit. Well, besides the beer, of course, and one thing I really like seeing around the league in Major League Baseball is that they do happy hour. So if you get there before first pitch, you see some specials. I think that's great because one of the biggest complaints going to a ball game is how high the beer prices are. But if you get there early, one, you're a little more responsible, and 2, you can drink a little bit more. So it's a win-win for everybody. And regardless, you're still getting caught off at the 7th inning. So why not open the bars up just a little earlier? There you go. Either way, so that aside, talking about some food here, my favorite is the Dinger Dog out there in old Denver town. It's got
that's not
peppers.
The Dinger Dog that I found.
It's got some...
Tell me about the Dinger Dog found.
They put some peppers. You can get a little extra jalapeno on there. Maybe some those little sauerkraut. It's on a foot-long dog. It's delicious. 100% beef. Can't go wrong, Eric. Trust me on that one.
That's not the Dinger Dog that I found.
What's the Dinger Dog you
found? I found
I'm afraid.
SunTrust Park in Atlanta.
Oh.
The Braves are going to go ahead and they're going to stuff this foot-long hot dog complete with cheddar, cheese, bacon jam, wrapped in a puff pastry. Now tell me that's not delicious.
A puff pastry?
It's kind of like a pig in a blanket, baby.
Sounds like too much, man.
With bacon and cheddar.
Makes my heart hurt thinking about it, but okay.
But the one that I like is the Tigers out there in Comerica Park in Detroit are taking a classic taco and putting with hot dog, and they're putting some pulled pork, some pineapple relish, some sriracha aioli, and some cochata cheese. So it's kind of like a little bit of a Mexican dish. Yeah, a little cochata cheese, baby.
Cochata?
Getting fancy.
Okay.
I'm looking at this picture here, and they even got some green on it, man. They went full out on this. So, it's a classic taco into a hot dog.
Yeah, that does sound
It's like a street
good.
taco.
Even with that cochata cheese.
Good.
Yeah, all right.
It looks super good. So,
all right.
That's what I got.
That's what you got? Well, we are turning things right into our lightning standings now for this episode. And just because we don't give it a lot... Hey, I got that button. There it is. Yeah, I told you. You got to play it every once in a while. There it is. Bask in it, yes. The MLS is upon us. Is several games in, or matches. And, talking about ratings kind of as a undertone theme throughout this episode. Hey, why not? MLS ratings are only ticking up. They're trending up over the last few years. And so I know we don't get to focus on it all that much. So let's talk about it with the ratings, or the standings of what's currently happening between the East and the West. Eric, you have a preference? What do you want to dive into?
I'll go ahead and take the West, man.
Yeah, all right.
I like the West. Living the West Coast
life. Give it to us then.
We are starting up with the Los Angeles Football Club. They have 23 points. They're 7-1-2, followed by the LA Galaxy at 22 points. They are 7-1-1. You got the Seattle Sounders at 18 points, 5-1-3. FC Dallas, 17 points, 5-2-2. Houston Dynamo, 16 points, 5-1-1. Minnesota United FC, 14 points, 4-3-2. Then you have Real Salt Lake, 10 points, 3-5-1. And then as you move into spots 8 through 12, you have Sporting KC at 10 points. You have San Jose Earthquakes at 8 points. Portland Timbers at 7 points. Vancouver Whitecaps FC at 6. And the unfortunate winless Colorado Rapids at 2 points. They are a 0-7-2 overall.
Yeah, that is pathetic. They were so good a couple seasons ago. Not sure what happened there, but they're not looking good. Over on the east side of things, the New England Revolution is, I'm going to start in the basement here on the east. They are only 2 wins in for the season at 8 points, so 2-6-2. FC Cincinnati is also at 8 points, 2-5-2. And Atlanta United FC, they are also at 8 points at 2-3-2. And 2-4-2 is the record for the New York Red Bulls, also joining that 8-point club with the other 3 teams there at the bottom. Chicago Fire's the first team with a 9th point at 2-4-3 and 2-1-6. A lot of tiebreakers going on to New York City FC. Orlando City SC is 12 points at 3-3-3. Columbus Crew Soccer Club, 13 points, is 4-5-1. 4-2-1 for Toronto Football Club. And Philadelphia Union is sitting on 14 points, 4-3-2, 5-3-2, going both to Montreal Impact and DC United to round off the top 2 spots of the Eastern Conference. There you have it, Eric. The 2019 MLS standings currently as it sits. So going back, though, Atlanta, the championship contenders, or the, what would you call that? The Guardians?
The Pretenders?
Not the Pretenders. The I was trying to say protectors. I don't know why you would do that. When you win and you come back, you're the defenders, right? Champion.
Yeah.
Yes. Title defenders. Oh, man.
Yeah. Title defenders. There you
Took
go.
me a minute.
We got there. We made it, guys.
Point is, they're not doing so good. I don't think they're going to protect anything or defend it. All right, moving right along here on this episode. How about some best games to watch? Eric.
Guys, I think we're going to keep this pretty simple. I know Ty chose a series in the NBA. I'm actually going to take one in the NHL. And while there's a lot of really good ones out there, I think one of the ones that really catch my eye is actually over in the East. So I'm going to be looking at the Bruins and the Blue Jackets. I think that this is a series that you want to keep your eye on, that not only did they beat up on Tampa, but they're currently up 2-1.
Love it.
Against Boston.
Yeah.
Because they won their game 3 tonight. So keep an eye on that.
And again, if Boston drops that series, you're only looking at the teams that are left. I mean, a total of what? Something like 3 cups only that have won.
Yeah,
so you're going to have a team that is in a drought of winning.
And 2 of them would be in Colorado for sure.
Yeah. It's crazy. For me, going over to the NBA side, Warriors versus Rockets. And we actually had a listener shout out to us on calling that, that's a series worth looking at, that the Rockets, they're not going to just be a pushover. They may even upset over the Golden State Warriors. I happen to buy into that. I think there is that real shot.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, I got a couple of listener things here, especially on that series. Chris, one of our listeners, Chris, wrote me in and said, I would not be surprised to not only see a fight in the series between Golden State and Houston, but also see Houston pull the upset, is one that I had right there. And let's see another one. Although I had someone else say the exact opposite. Zach also said that I see no chance for Houston to get back into this series. Even after game 1, they're too dependent upon the contact on the outside arch. So that's another one right there as well, too. So,
good insight.
And then listener Jeff actually also agrees with you, too, that he would not be surprised if Golden State goes down to Houston.
Wow. I like it. That'd be a shakeup. And we're going to touch base on that next time we're on, and we'll see, because that series should be wrapped up by then. So we'll have to circle back, see how things are going there. But that's going to do it. Send us your thoughts. Eric, actually, I'm not going to step on you there. It's going to be your time. Yeah.
Guys, send us your show thoughts, your ideas, your comments. We had a lot that actually came in on the NHL playoffs and the NBA playoffs. We'll try and get to more of them on the next episode. But if you want to hear your comments read on our show, send us your show thought on Facebook or to avgsportsguys@gmail.com. And guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, share. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Don't forget.